Welcome back to A Current Affair. We see it all the time, products stamped with Aussie flags or kangaroos or koalas, all designed to convince you that it's Australian. Instead, they're fair dinkum frauds, foreign imports masquerading as Aussie made. Well, now local companies are fighting back, and one very well-known patriot is helping us pick true blue products from the ring-ins.
Buy Australian, please, and you're keeping your future generations in work.
TV personality Denise Ding Dong Drysdale is starring in a new role, the face of a campaign aimed at getting us to stay true blue whenever we shop.
Whether it be from a bit of beetroot to pineapple or to an Australian-made bed or a piece of beautiful clothing from an Australian-made, done here, we've grown the wool, we've made it, we've designed it. Give it a go and then tell me that Australian-made goods aren't great.
Buy Australian because they are the best products in the world.
Mark Langworthy manages a Melbourne family-owned business, Bev Marks Beds Australia. He's part of a growing number of local companies fighting the foreign invaders.
This particular suite here is our Edenfield. It's 100% Australian made. It's made locally in South Australia and it's very, very solid. The craftsmanship in this is bar none. There's a lot of imports that look like this, but you give it a shake and they'll fall apart.
Next time you're at the shops, challenge yourself not to automatically grab what you normally buy. Have a look at what an Australian made and Australian owned product can really offer you.
Kerry Goodall from Yucca Laundry Powder says too often Aussie-owned products like hers aren't even being stocked by our big supermarket chains.
Because the retail category for laundry powder is so cluttered and controlled by a few multinationals, it makes it very difficult to, I guess, persuade the retailers to give Yucca Laundry Powder a go.
The only store where you'll find it is IGA. It is, of course, an Aussie-owned company.
Aussies are famous for giving Aussies a go, and there should be no difference in the grocery market.
Australian-made products offer some great features, generally innovative, good quality, good standards, designed for our local marketplace.
Ian Harrison heads the Australian Made campaign.
If consumers want to get good quality, good value products, look for the Australian made, and of course that's where the jobs for the future of Australians lie.
He says we seem to be getting the message. A recent Australian-made survey showed 85% of shoppers are trying to buy dinky-dye products. But Ian warns us to be wary of fair dinkum frauds, goods that are stamped with our flag and icons, but are in fact made overseas.
The best way is to look for the Australian-made logo. It's clear, it's a certification mark, it means it's made in Australia.
What about some sneaky advertising, like look at this koala, it says Australia, surely that's made here?
No, it's not. It's made in China, and that's exactly what consumers have to be alert for. Misleading advertising.
Now, would you call this misleading, this very nice apron with a bit of Aussie slang on there? It says Aussie aprons, it's got the koala, it's got the kangaroo.
It's got a lot of images, and it's meant to depict Australia, but the facts are that's made in China.
For those people who are looking for a product made from Australian oranges, our product fits the bill.
John Nispel is from Nippy's Juice, another Aussie company feeling the squeeze. This year our farmers have been forced to dump 50,000 tonnes of fresh oranges because they couldn't compete with cheaper orange juice concentrate from overseas. Now he's appealing to patriotic shoppers to fly the flag.
The larger retailers tend to want us to buy our presence in the shop rather than rely on the merits of the product. This is why it's important for customers to actually ask for products that they want so that the retailer knows that they're looking for a particular brand.
If you can buy Australian and look for the swing tags and make sure that the products that you purchase are made here and the profits stay here, you're ensuring that your kids have a job in the future.
I think Aussie companies are fighting back, and the best that we can do is be with them.
Yeah, too right. She's a good woman, Denise Drysdale there with Elise Mooney, who's also a good woman. Up next, what a lousy way to treat a pensioner.
I cannot believe that I could be put in this situation.
This is Australia, isn't it? This shouldn't be happening.
No one owes anyone a living, we've all heard that before. But you'd like to think that the elderly will at least be treated decently. But decent somehow seems to be a foreign concept for bureaucrats with no heart and no shame. You'll be outraged at what they're now doing to take away the pension.
I just cannot believe that I could be left destitute like this.
I just really couldn't believe it. I thought, this isn't Australia.
Either I sell my house or I starve.
They are cash poor.
What a choice to make.
We've got to have some compassion here.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
Absolutely gobsmacked. That's tomorrow night. We'll also tell you about a great Aussie success story in a health special on beating arthritis, joint and muscle pain. That affects so many people. Thank you for being with us. See you tomorrow night. Good night.